can do a little flip like Jake handling business. Hello, thanks for joining us. Today we're going to take a tour of a neighborhood that's near and dear to my heart, Arlington Park. So Arlington Park was built primarily in the 80s and 90s. There's some newer stuff, but that's when the majority was built. You see a lot of traditional layouts, and there's different architectural styles in different sections, but for the most part, traditional layout, a lot of basements. It's a very family-friendly neighborhood, and we're going to cover some of the amenities, but as we tour it, you'll start to see why it's so popular. So as you drive down these winding streets, you see a lot of well-manicured lawns, a lot of mature landscaping because of the age of the neighborhood. Some of the cool amenities, there's 2 pools on site, very, very popular in the summer. They do a fireworks show for the 4th of July, that type of thing. There's also a 9-hole executive golf course. There's a clubhouse that has some pool tables. You can also rent it out for events and wedding receptions and stuff like that. And they've also got tennis courts and pickleball courts that are lighted at night. So the golf course is kind of fun for all ages. It's only 9 holes. It does have some longer and some shorter holes, but overall pretty easy. So it's nice. Get out, get some exercise. Maybe not for the hardcore golfer, but if you're just looking to have some fun, or if you're looking to get out there with your kids or something like that, it's a great time. Caddy, how's your golf going? She doesn't want to talk about her golf game right now.
It's a little lacking.
It's lacking. So additional amenities include lighted and paved bike paths. So that's pretty cool, providing safety and good exercise through the neighborhood. Also, I think we just passed one of those paths right there. Also, they have multiple parks situated throughout the neighborhood because it's so big. And something cool is it's zoned for Fort Wayne Community Schools, so Northrop High School. But Arlington Elementary is connected to the neighborhood, and same with Jefferson Middle School. So you could really walk to school for your first 8 years of schooling, depending on where you lived and what school you're going to. So that's pretty cool, and another nice little bonus feature of being here. So you'll have access to all these amenities as a homeowner here. The HOA dues are in the mid to high 700 per year, around 800 depending on the house, what section you're in. Some have, like if you're in one of the villas, that'll include snow removal from the driveway as well. So that's really not that expensive to have pool access, tennis courts, etc. In my opinion, I think it's a really nice perk of living here. So earlier we passed Brittany Village. That's actually maintenance-free condo living. So for people who are looking to downsize or snowbird, you can still kind of be in the action, but then have maintenance-free living with Brittany Village. That'll include snow removal. They'll even plant your flowers, annuals, and take care of all your landscaping. So right now there are 6 homes for sale in Arlington Park. The average list price is $310,000, so slightly above the average for Fort Wayne, which I think last month was around $260,000. So relatively affordable. There were also 29 homes sold in the last year. The average sale price was $261,000, and the average days on market was 24. So, and half of those sales were sold within the first week. So there was a few outliers that sat longer. So for the most part, you do see quick sales here, ranging in the mid to high 2s. The list price to sale price ratio is 99%. The reason I bring that up in these videos is because that's important to know. If you're looking to buy in this neighborhood and the list price to sale price ratio, that means how close did they get to the list price, is 99%. And the homes that were just like it sold within the first week, that means they're basically getting full ask within the first week. So if you want to be the one who wins, you need to come in at or above ask price if it's priced right to get it. So that's kind of how you stay competitive, whether it's this neighborhood or any of them, knowing the average days on market and list price to sale price ratio. And if you grew up in Arlington, you definitely remember Rocket Hill. This was a go-to spot for sledding in the winter. All right, sounds good.
Thank you.
Yeah, see ya. Bye. So as I drive through here, so many memories come flooding back. I went to Bishop Dwenger High School, and I grew up in Fort Wayne Community School District, and St. Joe Little League. So this neighborhood had so many of my friends, and I think at one time, I don't know if it still is, it was one of the second biggest neighborhood in Indiana, something to that effect. I'm assuming that's been beat now, but just a big community, but it felt very connected, and it's easy to see the appeal. If you've got questions either about Arlington Park or Fort Wayne in general, whether you grew up here, lived here your whole life, or you're relocating to the area, I want to be your real estate agent of choice. Go ahead and give me a call, shoot me an email, and we'll get you taken care of. Catch you on the next one.